good evening and welcome. Tonight, we have some encouraging news for iPhone users who have been frustrated with Apple's latest experiment in design. When Apple unveiled iOS 26, one of the most visually striking changes was the introduction of the new liquid glass effect in the control center. Sleek, stylish, and ambitious, the interface was designed to feel like a smooth pane of liquid, crystal, gently revealing elements beneath it. But as many users quickly discovered, the design was more frustrating than futuristic. The issue? Too much transparency. Users reported that the control center looked chaotic, with app icons and wallpaper patterns bleeding through the interface, making buttons hard to see and even harder to interact with. The sleek visuals came at the expense of usability, a core principle Apple rarely overlooks. But here's the good news: Apple appears to have listened. In the recently released developer beta 2 of iOS 26, the company has made a critical adjustment. The once overly transparent control center now features a significantly more opaque background. This change makes icons and text stand out far more clearly, restoring the crisp readability that users expect from Apple's design language. Navigation is quicker, interactions are easier, and the overall visual experience feels more grounded. That said, not everything is perfect yet. Some users have noted that depending on the wallpaper being used, slight color bleeding can still occur around certain buttons, creating a subtle distraction. Whether this is an intentional aesthetic choice or something Apple will refine further remains to be seen. But this is a promising sign. Apple is tuning into user feedback and making tangible improvements. And the changes do not stop there. According to tech insiders and developers testing the beta, Apple has also introduced a new ringtone in this build of iOS 26. It is a fresh variation of the familiar Reflections tone, and some users have already drawn comparisons to the iconic soundtrack of the Ace Attorney video game series. Quirky, catchy, and unmistakably unique, the new ringtone has already found fans among beta testers. For those eager to explore iOS 26's evolving features, the developer beta 2 is now available for download. But a word of caution: as with any early stage, software bugs and instability are part of the package. This version is best suited for developers or tech-savvy users who are comfortable troubleshooting and restoring their devices if things go wrong. If you are curious but prefer a safer, more stable experience, Apple is expected to release the public beta version in July. It will offer a broader group of users access to the new features without as much risk. As we move closer to the full release of iOS 26 this fall, one thing is clear: Apple is not just refining its code. It is refining its relationship with users, showing that feedback matters and innovation works best when it listens. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will continue tracking the development of iOS 26 and bring you the latest updates as they unfold. Stay with us for more news that shapes the way you live, work, and interact with technology.